Yo, what's happening? Today, I want to talk to you trusting brothers. You brothers who trust people too much, who think that everybody has your best interests at heart. And this is really just green dudes. Like, if you young, I'm probably talking to you, because you don't you don't understand. You haven't been in enough situations to understand. You haven't lived life long enough to understand that some people literally prey on the weak. They prey on people who are trusting. And this is where your growth as a man comes in, because you'll understand that nobody's ideas or thoughts are more important than yours. Your thoughts are the most important, other than, of course, the most high. I'm talking about humans right now, though, people. So when it comes to people, I don't care who they are, their thoughts are not more important than yours. So when somebody tries to give you some advice or tell you something, you are always weary of that advice. It doesn't matter who it is. It's not that you don't think this person is telling you think this person's telling you bad information. It's not that the person's telling you bad information. It's that I need to, get this and put it in with my stuff so I can, see, is this at all what I was thinking? Because if this wasn't at all what I was thinking, then I probably less likely even do it. I don't care what your points are. It doesn't matter, because that's not what I'm trying to do. Every man's different. Just because what makes sense to that man don't mean it's going to make sense to you. And I don't want y'all to, y'all going to go through these situations, especially if you're green, you don't understand what I'm saying right now. You're going to think that because this person is cool, that this person, seems to like you, that they're actually telling you stuff that's going to help you. It's not true. And you'll learn over time. You have to go through these situations where you get burned by a person to understand that you don't need to trust people. It's not a negative thing not to trust people. If you don't trust somebody, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If you don't trust people in general, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing from that point is your actions. How do you respond to this not trusting people? You see, because some people they just go out of their way to just, try to find the bad in people. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you to understand that humans are flawed. People are flawed, Understand that. So understand that regardless of how cool this person is now, there is a situation where this person will switch up on you. There is a situation where this person will switch up on you. Who knows what that is? It's different for everybody. Some people, all it takes is some money. You get them enough money, they'll switch up on you in a heartbeat. Some people, money don't do it. Some people, it's women. You get them some women, they'll switch all the way up on you. Some people, it's stuff. You give them a nice car, a new house. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Some people, it's their kids. You try to, put their kids in it, they'll switch up on you. And I'm not here to argue morals about what's a switch upable offense, or like, what's something that you can switch up with morally. I don't care about that. That doesn't matter. There is a situation. Doesn't matter what it is. It could just be for some shoes. It should be for some bubble gum. Somebody switch up on you. It don't matter what it is. That just know that there is something that will make this person switch up on you. All right, and you need to understand that. Now, some people are more solid than others. Some people, there's only one or two things that'll make them switch up. Some people, it's just a lot of stuff that won't make them switch. They solid individuals, but you know that there is a breaking point for everybody. There is a breaking point, and you got to understand that. And it's not something for you to be like, I don't trust nobody because everybody will switch up on you. No, it ain't that. It's just to understand that you know this person will switch up over you on this. So if they're offered that and they switch up on you, you don't gotta be, there's no reason to get mad. You know this is that type of person that will switch up for money. You know this is the type of person that will switch up for their kids. You know this is the type of person that will switch up for some bubble gum. Because the wind blew left today. The wind blew to the east. He gonna switch up on you. You know these different types of people. So there's no reason to get upset when they do switch up on you. You understand that. You understand, yeah. I know, yeah, they offered him some money. I knew he was gonna switch up. So my thing is to tell you not to expose yourself to people who will switch up on you easily. You wanna, if you're gonna tell people about yourself, tell people about what you've been through and things like that, you either need to be real solid on what you're telling them to the point where whatever they do, it don't matter, or you need to pay attention to who you're telling that information to. If that information still has you vulnerable, you still feel some type of way about it, you ain't completely over it yet, make sure you tell that to people who are solid, who something extreme has to happen for them to switch up on you. Because 9 times out of 10, nothing extreme is going to happen to them. But you never know, you know. So just stick with somebody solid, you know. So how do you know this person is solid? A lot of y'all think because this person is nice. A lot of y'all don't really have people to gauge, you know. You don't really have no way to tell, you know. You either you just not very discerning, or you just haven't had enough time around people to understand, okay, this guy's being devious, or, you know, be able to read the situation well. And that comes over time. Like you can't read that out of a book. I mean, you can, but until you're actually in a situation, you're gonna, once you've been through enough situations, or you've seen enough situations like that, you don't even have to be in it yourself necessarily, but you've been around enough situations to see what a duplicitous person looks like, or what they say, or how they act. If you've been around that long enough, you'll be able to see it immediately. You'll just be like, okay, I see it. Okay, yeah, that dude getting played. You know, you see him running the game on him, and you'll be like, yeah. But until then, you're going to be the one getting the game ran on you. And you got to go through them situations to learn, he played me, you know? Yeah, I had a situation like, let me go ahead, I'll give y'all a story, man. I had a situation like that where I was rapping with this one chick, right? She was cool, everything was cool, it was all good and stuff. And then this dude, he come up to me telling me all types of stuff about homegirl. Like, hey, bro, you don't really want to rock with her, man. I heard such. She done burnt, what you call it. You don't want to deal with that one right there. I was like, oh, bet. Good looking out. And I kind of knew the dude. I ain't really know him like that. He was cool. I hung out with him a couple times, but he wasn't really, you know, he wasn't my dog or nothing. I was like, bet, good looking out, man. And I kind of fell back from homegirl. I turn around. He over there talking to homegirl. And, you know what I'm saying? And courting her and all that. And I'm looking like, oh, dude played me out. Okay, he played me out the game. I got you. And it took me, I had to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I missed out on something because I'm listening to some dude. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I knew in my head, like, it don't really matter to me, but it, you know, like, if you ever been burnt before, bro, you know you don't want to go through that no more. Like, you don't ever want to deal with that again. But yeah, man, just understand that just because this dude cool and whatever, understand just because that don't mean that he rocking with you. The easiest way to tell if a person is rocking with you is through situations. You know a person is rocking with you through their actions. If something go down and that person stood tall with you through that situation, then you know this is somebody who's solid, you know. And it's usually not even just one instance like that. It's usually it happens multiple times. Like, you done been through, like, man, we done been through that situation and that situation and that situation. Dog was with me. And, you know, and vice versa. You're going to be, because you see him rocking with you, you going to rock with him through situations. So he got something going on, you be right there with him. Because you know this dude, hey, he was right there with me, you know. And even with that person you done been through, everything with. You knew this dude for 8 to 10 years plus. And dude, cool. He always been solid. He always held you down. That person has the potential to switch up on you. And it's not that he gonna switch up on you about little stuff, because you know this is a solid dude. Like, we've been through some things. Like, there's some stuff he could have just walked away from, and he was right there with me. You know, and you know this. But it's something, there is something that will make that dude switch up on you. Whether you know what it is or not, there is something. Because, like I said, self-preservation is the key. So if he want to preserve his stuff or himself over you, he's gonna do it. And you have to know that. You can't sit there and be like, oh man, why would you do that? You gotta understand that, hey man, if it was your thing and you were in the same situation, you would have switched up on him too. You gotta understand that's just what it is. That's why you see these dudes, they get into some trouble with the law. They get in there and dude get offered the right deal, he gonna snitch on you. You got to know that's what was coming with it, you know? Like, that was his breaking point. You may have not knew that was what was going to make him break, but you knew there was something. And once you find out what that something is, like, that's what it was. I didn't know that's what it was. Okay. You know, it is what it is. And from that point, you need to deal with it. Don't sit there and be like, it's messed up. Yeah, but you knew that. So now at this point, now it's how you going to deal with that. What you going to do now? You got options. Some of it may put you in a worse situation than you already in. Some of it may just be cutting them off. All right, dog, you did what you did. I don't care how solid you was for them last 8 years. You done flipped on me, dog. We both did that. So why you gonna do, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Just know that regardless of any person that you know, I don't care if it's your mama, your dad, auntie, sister, brother, cousin, homeboy, homegirl, child, there is something that will make them flip on you. And that's the thing. I want you to come to grips with that. Come to terms with that. Understand that, yeah, this could happen with this person. So just be cautious of what information you give them. Because you don't want to give some really highly sensitive information to a person who changes with the wind, who changes with the sun going down. You don't want to give that information to them because that's sensitive information. Now you're going to give them some sensitive information. The wind blows a different direction, and now they're out there telling your business. Now you mad. Now you want to do something to them. You doing something to them is going to put you in a bad spot. I don't care what you're doing. When you do something to them, regardless if you get locked up or not, you just did something to this person. Now you have an enemy. You see, now when you was walking down the street like this, now you like this, just to make sure he ain't pulling up on you. You got an enemy now. Now you got more hostility coming your way, more negative energy coming your way that you have to protect you and your family from. And it puts you in a bad spot. So you could avoid all of that just by understanding he changed with the wind. Don't tell him no sensitive stuff. Just keep him at arm's length. He cool. You hang out with him, whatever. But you know, I done seen the way he done did other people. I done seen the way he done came out telling. Like, if he telling other people business to you, he's telling your business to somebody else. Like, this stuff, I don't even have to say this. This is knowledge. That's just common sense. If somebody's doing something to somebody else, they're doing it to you. Especially if they're doing it behind somebody's back, it's getting done to you. Don't think that person is not doing that to somebody else. Because they coming up to you telling you, yeah, man, you know, I'm cool with you, so I'm just going to tell you what's going on. If he all that willy-nilly telling other people stuff, he willy-nilly telling your stuff. Don't get it twisted, man. I don't know why I'm explaining this. You know that. Like, if you don't know that, you greener than I thought, bro. You know? But it ain't a bad thing, bro. You just gotta go. You gotta go through your paces, man. You gonna see. You'll figure that out. It'll hit you one day. But Yeah, man, y'all dudes is too trusting, man. Y'all dudes who give y'all sensitive, vulnerable information out to people. And this is especially true. I don't even know how I ain't got to this yet. Especially true with women, bro. I fell in love with this woman, bro. If you're in love with a woman, you're headed for a downfall. When I say that, I mean if you that dude that's head over heels in love, you'll do anything for the chick, whatever, you're headed for a downfall. Because at this point, you're not running off logic. At this point, you're running off your emotions. At this point, how you feel is making you do what you want to do, and you can't tell me no different, bro. If you're in love with a female, bro, you're doing dumb stuff. She's getting away with stuff she should not be getting away with. She's doing stuff that she shouldn't be doing, and you're accepting it because you're in love. That's just what it is. What it is. You're sitting there wondering why you're still dealing with her, but you can't stop. It's because you're in love, bro. You're not running off logic. You gave your sensitive information, your heart, pretty much, to this female. And in any situation, that's bad. Because at that point, you're emotionally tied to this female. When you're emotionally tied to a female, you're gonna act irrationally. You can't help it. You got to be real careful with that. You got to be real careful. You cannot just give your heart to this female because she said she likes you and she said she wants to spend her life with you. That don't happen like that, bro. Like, actions. Forget what she say. If you listen to a female's words, you headed for a downfall. You don't listen to their words. They let them talk. They can say whatever they want to say. It's a female. Let them talk. They're going to talk. They're going to say a lot of stuff. But until they do it, until you see action, that's what you believe. You don't believe none of their words. Anything they say, nothing. Don't believe nothing they say. If they ain't proving it, they ain't doing it, don't believe it. Ever. All right? I'm trying to help you out with that. And yeah, man, stop trusting these females, man. Stop trusting them so quickly. Stop, because y'all dating, you trust her with sensitive information. Nah, bro. You been with this girl for 6 months, you telling her your deep, dark secrets, bro. No. Because now you just gave her ammunition. Y'all only been together 6 months. You don't know this chick. You don't know what's going on. Y'all ain't been through enough situations to even say that she gonna rock with you. You ain't even been with her long enough to go through situations to actually know that she's actually rocking with you. You ain't had enough stuff happen between y'all two, or to either one of y'all, that y'all can see if y'all even really clicking like that. It could be the first real thing happen to you and she slide. Like, you know what? That's it. And now she done slid with your deep, dark secret. And now you all distraught because you thought she was something she wasn't. You thought she was worthy of the position you put her in, when she really ain't. And you would have knew that had you took some time to figure it out to see if she really rocking with you. Now you distraught, you acting irrationally, you calling her, trying to get her back, all this stuff, when you know that's not the one for you, big dog. You know that's not gonna go anywhere good. When it comes to people, man, just understand this person will switch up on you for something. You don't know what it is. I mean, you can guess from the way they act, but you don't really know what it is. So just understand that and come to terms that is what can happen. And when it does happen, already have a plan for how you're going to handle it. I would advise against violence, but your own man, if you're okay with the consequences that come with that, I can't tell you nothing. You're going to do it anyway. Handle your business, man. I'm going to catch y'all later.